Well, welcome back to the Fox Local Book Club, and today we are diving into a pivotal, let me say that right, chapter of Florida history between 1960 and 1962. Operation Pedro Pan brought over 14,000 Cuban children to the United States, and this is a topic close to my own heart because my husband's half-brother was one of those kids. Still living here today. Joining us today is award-winning author Andre Frattino to discuss his new book, We Are Pan. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So before we get into the actual book itself, how did you discover this ability or this love for telling stories in a graphic novel way?
Oh man, I mean, since I was a kid, I was always drawing something, and you know, I was really influenced by old comics such as like Archie comics and all the old Saturday morning cartoons, and I just always knew I wanted to draw and write comic books, and I was fortunate enough that there was a university up in Georgia that actually had comic books as a major. And
was that the University of Georgia?
Savannah College of Art and Design.
Oh, okay.
But it's just been something with me all my life, and I was never really huge into history. I actually, my parents thought I was going to go more into science, but history really stuck with me over these years, and I've just discovered that graphic novels are a perfect medium for it, and it's a great way to jump in.
It's beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
And I guess we should talk, the illustrator is?
Yes, Yasmin Flores Montanez, and the colorist is Fabi Marquez. Yasmin's from Puerto Rico, and Fabi, I believe, is from Brazil, and it's been a fantastic team to work with. You can see the visuals they made are just really vibrant and really bring the story of these Cuban refugees to life.
So is this book for children or for adults or for both, would you say?
It's really for both. I never write anything where I make it to be, you know, watered down. Yeah,
yes,
I mean, I like it that it's approachable for everyone. And, you know, I wrote it as a tribute to the Pedro Pans, especially the ones I interviewed. I spent over a year interviewing the different Pedro Pans across Miami and Atlanta, all the way over to Texas. And, you know, their stories have been composites for the characters in the book, and I want it to be something they can share with their family. It's really, I'm the steward of it. I'm not the creator. It's not my story. It's theirs, and I think it's really important that everyone hear it.
So for those who are not familiar, like I am, with Pedro Pan, what exactly was that?
So Operation Pedro Pan was the exodus of about 14,000 students from Cuba to Miami in the 1960s. And it was a joint effort from the U.S. government and the Catholic Welfare Bureau to help kids get out of Castro regime-controlled Cuba. And they were brought over on mostly educational visas and transferred, hopefully, to families here in the States, but if they didn't have families, they went into foster homes, and many of them never saw their parents again, never saw Cuba again, and live to this day all around the U.S.
And I think we should tell people, I guess, the parents in Cuba, the hope was if they sent their kids, then later they would be able to come to America to join them. A lot of people might say, well, why would you send your kid to America? That was kind of the ulterior motive. Why did you think it was a good way to tell that story? In a graphic novel.
Yeah, you know, I think, as I said before, graphic novels are a great way to educate and entertain, and I think that, you know, I wanted to be able to show the visuals of what that process was like for these children. And the stories come from their point of view in particular, and you get to see them from before the revolution, during the revolution, and after the revolution. And so I think that those visuals really help kind of illustrate that.
All right, we only have 30 seconds left, so I'm going to let you tell everybody where they can find your books, and then also you have an event coming up tonight, so tell us about it. We'd love everybody to come and meet you in person. So
I think it's really important. Pick it up from your local bookstores. It's available all over the place. But in particular, tonight at Tom Bolo at 7 p.m. in St. Petersburg, I will be in talks with Jared Rosello, who is a Cuban-American comic book artist like myself. Artist, but not Cuban-American. I'm Italian-American. But we'll be talking about the book and about our experiences as comic creators.
Great. And just before we go, tell people where they can follow you.
I'm mostly on Instagram at ARF Studios. That's ARF Studios. Follow me and all my crazy comic book adventures there.
I love that. Once again, We Are Pan, available now, or you can go to Tom Bolo at 7 p.m. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And we're back right after this.